Hello everyone, today we are here to discuss our project management group project based on grade 7 computer science. This project was done in collaboration with Teachers Without Frontiers, Pakistan. Now this slide represents our executive summary, which includes introduction, project team, scope and objectives, project plan and design, project milestones, project implementation, the challenges, the results, discussions, and the recommendations. Now let's discuss about Teachers Without Frontiers, which is a continuous professional development program which basically helps out the women in the particular remote areas to be more proficient in the teaching methods. It creates a virtual library which is available to everyone and helps them teach better. TWF is supported by Pakistan ITA and is collaborating with University of Waterloo master students to gather much more relevant websites and content. The stakeholders in this project are students of the Waterloo, the sponsor that is Mohammed Fida, and our professor Peter Carr.
Let me introduce to the team. Ram Vinay was our project manager and his role was to ensure that the team is working towards the desired goals. Our project lead, Shobit, guided his team and always made sure to solve all the problems that came throughout the project. He was the communication bridge between the project manager and the team. Kushan was our schedule manager and he plans all the activities, stages of activities and the timelines for each of the following project management plan. Our progress and change manager Rishi Patel tracked the completion of project activities and ensured the completion of milestones on a regular basis. He made necessary changes in the plan whenever required. Himawat was our communication manager and he made sure that the team had proper team meetings every week. He made sure that there are no communication gaps between the team members. Pavani was a risk manager and she effectively analyzed the associated risks with the project and aimed to handle them very well. Our human resource manager, Arpita, made sure the team maintains a professional work environment and follow all the work ethics. At last but not the least, Siddhant Modi, our resource manager, was in charge of collecting resources and documenting them in a timely manner. Jayesh was the quality manager and ensured the quality of the deliverables produced by each team member. At last, our administrative manager, Kaustubh, who deals with the documentation and consolidation of the project. He takes the approval from the professor and clients and reports them to the project manager.
Now let's talk about the scope and objectives of our project. First, we needed to accumulate good quality of material so that a better education could be provided by the teachers to the students. Second, it was to include all the interactive type of materials such as videos, games, case studies, worksheet, etc. Third was to review all the existing materials which was provided to us from the previous year's curriculum and updating them to the new one so that it is in alignment with the new curriculum. The last one was that we had to document every week's progress, and in the end of the project we need to present a video presentation to the our project stakeholders. Now let's focus on our project plan and design. First, what we did is defined our project goals and outcomes. Second, we found the resources such as YouTube videos, Google search articles, worksheets, etc. Thirdly, we identified the risk and the constraints that may arise during our project. Fourth one, what we did is assign the roles to the people of a team, how we would communicate with each other, how we'll distribute the work within ourselves, and how we are going to prepare a final report and the presentation. Fifth one is we did a project evaluation plan, which included the quality checks, whether that we are providing good type of resources to the students and if they are going to be working in the Pakistan as well using the VPN. The second last was the project contingency plans, which was provided to us by our risk manager, and it helped us a lot to tackle all the issues that arise during the project. And last one was to document our milestones in the form of weekly reports as well as the final report. Now discussing about our project milestones, we divided our whole project into 7 different phases. First of which was project commencement, which included our group formation, defining the roles and what is going to be our team structure. The second phase was project planning, which included assigning these roles and listing the requirements of the whole project. The third one was the sprint one, in which we had to find 35% of our total links. By the sprint two, we found 70% of our total links. And by sprint three, we found 100% of our total links and ensured that their quality and their availability was 100% there. By the sixth phase, we were at our final report meeting, and we collected and consolidated all our resources, compiled them, all the recommendations, all the discussions in there. And by the last phase, which was our project completion, we submitted our final project to the professor and got our feedback from them.
Okay, so let's talk about project implementation. The standards and requirements of the SNC were mapped out in the initial meetings. The implementation plan helped us in ensuring that every team member was held accountable for completing the tasks in a proper manner. The domains were divided amongst the team members, and it was ensured that every team member has a part in the project. Each domain were researched by a group of 2 people, and they discussed the requirements of the SNC and found links accordingly. The quality check was done by the quality manager. He made sure that the materials found is easy to understand for both the teachers and the students. In addition to this, the material has to attract the students and make the subject intriguing for them. He also made sure that the links were accessible in Pakistan via VPN. Talking about the communications were done through WhatsApp applications, which helped the entire team to be up to date on the progress of the project. WhatsApp came in handy on more than one occasion where we will be able to submit the progress report on time. A weekly review meeting by all the team members was conducted on Microsoft Teams to check and suggest on the domain links found by the group. The resources were found in the form of articles, videos, tutorials, and quiz. Priority was given to find the maximum number of videos and tutorials in order to make learning easy for everyone. The links were stored in predetermined Excel sheet format. Links were found in 3 languages: Hindi, Urdu, and English. While the assigned roles and responsibilities did help in smooth functioning of the project, we did face some hurdles, especially in the initial stage of the project. Throughout the course of the project, the team has faced some issues and challenges, that being that considering that not many people had a computer science background, it was difficult to find and understand the links for some of the SLOs. It was also difficult in finding formative and summative assessments for some of the SLOs, and it was also difficult sometimes to find the time slot to upload the links onto the website. But this issue was solved by the weekly editing schedule, which was released by our professor, Dr. Carr. Let's move ahead and talk about the project results. There were 6 units under the subject, and the total of 451 links were found. The following table and pie chart shows the breakdown of the number of resources collected for each unit. During the course of this project, 4 types of resources were found for each unit: articles, videos, tutorials, and quizzes. Articles give a detailed description on the topic with examples or other resources also included. Videos are short and give a good background to the topic. Tutorials are an expansion to videos with more comprehensive information on the topic. Quizzes are a good way for the students to challenge themselves and check their knowledge on the topic. The following chart shows a breakdown of the type of resources for each unit. Now let us analyze the project work and discuss about the resource collection and the verification of the validity of the course material. In the first unit, we have included topics like AI, robotics, and holographic imaging to make it more interesting and appealing to the young students. The second unit contains basic software skills like the MS Word, MS PowerPoint presentation, and email. In the third unit, algorithm thinking and problem solving includes topics to help students with their problem thinking approach. Unit 4 introduces them to programming, which is necessary in today's era. Many quiz and activities are also included to make programming fun while learning. Unit 5 provides basic knowledge on how to keep computers safe from cyber attacks and cyber crimes. Unit 6, Entrepreneurship in Digital Age, makes the student aware of the new methods of entrepreneurship in this digital age. Now let's talk about some recommendations that the team wants to provide. The course and the project was really engaging, and we consider ourselves fortunate that we got to work with you. Throughout the project, we felt that everything was properly defined, whether it's a SLO or be it the project description. We do feel that there are some areas where we want to provide some recommendation so that this project can be improved and taken to a next level. Firstly, we feel that there must be an interaction between the University of Waterloo students and Pakistan faculties, as that would ensure better communication and better outcome for the overall project. It would be great if you get a yearly feedback from the teachers in the form of a survey, which would act as a motivation booster and will also help the upcoming projects to perform even better. The team felt that providing topics will not be sufficient enough, but we should also be allowed to submit teaching practices on specific topics which would help to make the learning process even better. At last, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has been a part of this project, especially mentioning the sponsors, our course instructor, team members, and also those who have been working on the online portal. We are really grateful to be a part of this wonderful project. Thank you.